Alright, what's good with it, horse? It's your boy Jaginoff, and I'm here to do a little weekly picks all for the week 1 regular season of the NFL. So I'm gonna give you who I think's gonna win. Might be some analysis to it, but not much. But let's run through this shit. First up, we got the Carolina Panthers versus the Denver Broncos in Denver. I'm going with the Carolina Panthers. You know they're pissed about the Super Bowl, and the Broncos lost hella people. And why the Broncos are starting Trevor Siemian over Paxton Lynch, I will never fucking figure out. But yeah, give me the Panthers. They getting their revenge, bro. Next up, we got the on Sunday we got the Buccaneers, or the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, playing the Atlanta Falcons in Atlanta. I'd say, you know what? I'll go with Tampa Bay on the upset. I mean, the only thing that scares me about Atlanta is fucking Julio Jones and Devontae Freeman, and I think Jameis Winston is going to be a beast this year. So I'll take the Bucks. Next up, we got the Minnesota Vikings versus the Titans. Jesus fucking Christ, the Titans couldn't have got it any easier this week. Much as I hate to pick these fuckers, the Titans. The Vikings really ain't about shit, but I hope they somehow pull this one off. God damn it. Next up, we got the Browns, the Cleveland Browns versus the Philadelphia Eagles. By the way, shout out to my man Desert Eagle 90 on his weekly prediction video. He took the Jags in an upset over the Packers. So I appreciate the love, man. But shout out to him. I can't wait to see EDP's video on this shit. See what he does with his prediction. But yeah, shout out to EDP, and yeah, shout out to Desert Eagle 90. I appreciate the love on him. Yeah, the Eagles gonna win that shit. I think Carson Wentz has got a pretty good first start versus a shit Browns team. And, I know Browns fans are like, well, this is going to be the year we got RG3. Yeah, it's still the fucking Browns. Eagles win that shit. Well, this is a good-ass game. We got the Cincinnati Bengals going to New York to play the New York Jets. That's a good-ass game. Damn. I'll go with the Bengals, just cause I think they got more firepower in their offense and a slightly better defense. My friends at Raiders Nation are gonna love this one. We got the Oakland Raiders playing the New Orleans Saints. My buddy Mark's team. Shout out to him. Well, Raiders Nation. Hopefully, you hate me a little less this week because I'm going with the Raiders. They're a better team. Next up, we got the San Diego Chargers versus the Kansas City Chiefs. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. The Chiefs are winning that shit. Next up, we got the Buffalo Bills playing my hometown Baltimore Ravens. You know what? This is flying under the radar a lot because I think this is going to be a good-ass game between... There's a lot of storylines to hype up this fucking game, too, but that they're really not drawing out. Of course, Rex Ryan used to coach the Ravens. I'm sure he's talking shit somewhere and wants to beat them. But then you got Tyrod Taylor, who I'm sure is maybe a little pissed off the Ravens let him go, and the Ravens gave Joe Flacco all that goddamn money and lost half of their Super Bowl team from it. But real shit though, I think right now, and notice I say right now, I think Tyrod Taylor is the better quarterback in this matchup. And notice I said right now, because I know some fucking pissed off Ravens fan will either comment on Facebook or comment on YouTube, be like, "Oh, how can you say Tyrod Taylor's better than Joe Flacco? Joe Flacco won the Super Bowl." First of all, Joe Flacco didn't win the fucking Super Bowl. The Baltimore Ravens won the Super Bowl. I mean, if you were going to judge quarterbacks on Super Bowl wins, that's like saying Trent Dilfer, Mark Rippon, and Doug Williams are all great quarterbacks, but Randall Cunningham, Warren Moon, and Dan Marino are not. I mean, that's fucking retarded. So, miss me with that bullshit. But I'm going based off last year and preseason, not their whole careers, not 5 fucking years ago. Tyrod Taylor's the better quarterback, and you know what? I'm not even gonna spend a whole bunch of time talking about the Ravens. There'll be plenty of that shit on this season of Journey to Jacksonville when I go to that fucking game, and Hate Week for the Baltimore Ravens, which I'm gonna start doing that every week for every team. I'm gonna do one with the Packers this week, but yeah, I'm taking the Buffalo Bills. Next up, we got the Chicago Bears versus the Houston Texans. Jesus Christ, why did they give the rest of the AFC South some bitch-ass schedules? And then the Colts are playing the Lions. Are you fucking kidding me? Shit. Yeah, the Bears ain't fucking beating the Texans. God damn it, man. And the Colts ain't beating the fucking Lions or the Lions ain't beating the fucking Colts either. So now the rest of the AFC South's going to be 1-0. Shit, man. Fuck. Okay, I'll reserve the Jags game for last. I should have mentioned that earlier. Next up, we got the Miami Dolphins playing the Seattle Seahawks. I'm taking Seattle. Miami's much improved, but they ain't ready for no damn Seattle yet. Next up, we got the Giants at the Cowboys. See, this is tough because talent-wise, I think the Cowboys got a better team, but a lot's gonna be determined about this game how Dak Prescott plays. And in the preseason, he looked like a beast. So, and you know what? Just because I can't stand Eli Manning and Odell Beckham Jr. is a fairy, I'm gonna take the Dallas Cowboys. I hope they fucking win. All right, scroll down a bit. Okay. Well, now we're to the Sunday night football game. We got the New England Patriots versus the Arizona Cardinals. God damn, that's a good ass game. You know what? Cause they're at home and Tom Brady's not playing, I'm gonna take Arizona. Next up, we got the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Washington Redskins in Washington. That's a tough one. And shout out to my boy Ben, who does the Redskins reviews channel. You know, he might be a little bit mad at me here, but as much as I fucking hate Pittsburgh, I gotta go. I gotta take the Steelers. Unfortunately, I don't want to take them. Truthfully, like, I know a lot of fans in Maryland don't like the Redskins if they're not Redskins fans. Like Ravens fans, they hate the fucking Redskins. I personally have no problem with the Redskins, but just in this game, just being realistic, I'm gonna take the fucking Steelers. Okay, next. Wow, they put this shit on Monday night. Jesus Christ. The Los Angeles Rams versus the San Francisco 49ers. Wow. They don't give it the Jags any primetime games, but they put this piece of shit on primetime. Get the fuck out of here. God damn. Oh, this is going to be a shit fest. You got fucking... I think Case Keenum's starting for the Rams. Like, Jared Goff, he sucked so bad they didn't even give him the fucking starting job. God damn. I'm gonna go with Los Angeles only because Todd Gurley's probably gonna run all over the fucking 49ers defense. So we'll go with that. Alright, now for the fun part. My beloved Jacksonville Jaguars are at home against the Green Bay Fudge Packers. Man. You know, I think this is going to be our toughest game. This is probably the toughest home game on this. Well, it's definitely the toughest home game on our schedule. But, you know, my head's saying the Packers, but my heart wants to pick the Jags. Like, I think we have the talent to beat, like I said before, I think we have the talent to beat the Packers. It's just got to be put together right. And and we didn't really see much pass rush during the preseason. I don't know if they're holding back or what, but there has to be some type of fucking pass rush on Aaron Rodgers. Like, on certain days, they got to harass the fuck out of him. And don't let Eddie Lacy take over the fucking game either. You know, I don't think we're gonna get blown out, but unfortunately, just being realistic, I gotta pick the Packers. I hate to say it, and I really, really, really hope I'm wrong, and we come out with a win, because I'll be happy as shit. But at the same time, just being realistic, I can't expect us to beat the Packers. Not saying we can't. I think we can, but I think the Packers will end up winning it close. So, all right, that's all I got. It's your boy Jaginoff. Check the fuck on out.